Hello and welcome. This is essentially two recipes. This would be like a chicken pot pie with a Cordon Bleu casserole. They had a baby, and the baby is this video. I've never made this before. I've never made a pot pie before. I mean, this whole thing is blowing my mind, and it's so good. It's like, I hate when the pictures do not like blow your mind, because it's hard to conceive of something tasting so good when the pictures, whatever. Okay, so we cut up, I think it was like right under 1.5 pounds of little potatoes, and then I put in, I want to say 8 ounces of chicken, and then this is the sauce. This is essentially what you'd make the sauce if you were making a chicken pot pie. You'd make kind of like a little gravy. I wasn't sure, as always, what how liquid it's supposed to be, so I just added liquid very slowly and just kept checking it. So I cut out a lot of the mixing just to kind of show like this is where I started. So it was 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of flour, I think, and then I'm just slowly adding chicken broth because I had some open. I accidentally opened some, so it was like, all right, we're using that, which is good. So mix. I don't know how much liquid I've used. Probably more than a cup is what I'm thinking. Just real slow. What was the recipe I made? One of the videos where I just added too much liquid because I had no idea. Oh, it was
Swedish meatballs?
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, let's just follow the recipe. It's like, no, let's not. So, what is this? Onion and garlic powder. And what is that? I don't know what that is.
I think it was thyme.
That is what that is. That was your recommendation. And then just a drop of oil. You probably are supposed to add more, but I was like, you know what? This is a large volume of food. We don't need to fucking bulk it up. So I just boiled potatoes and chicken till everything was done, and then chopped up a bunch of ham. Yeah.
Hooray.
I don't eat enough like multi-meat meal where you have like chicken and turkey or chicken and ham or like a, what do you call it? Like a fried chicken cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger with fried chicken. I need more of that. So I didn't really drain it in a fancy way because obviously I don't care about impressing you, but I do feel like I need to impress you on the secret part of me, so I had to point it out. It's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. And I've never made anything like this before. I've never made a gravy on purpose. I've made gravy on accident. Like with potatoes, like trying to make a potato soup and it just pretty much comes out like gravy, which was delicious, but this was like, this is my intention, this is what we're going for, and it totally worked. It's so good. So maybe a fancy person would put a crust on there, maybe? What do you think?
Potentially.
Yeah, I think so too. The idea was to bake it, even though the potatoes were mostly done, but they were not fully done. They were soft enough to break through, but they weren't like, I don't know how to say, like totally creamy yet. So the idea was to bake everything together, kind of bring all the flavors together, make the potatoes softer, and let everything soak in with the gravy. The gravy looks kind of liquidy here, but I promise, like once you add the cheese, it's perfect. It is a perfect recipe. I set mine aside. I didn't do cheese on mine, so I take my portion out, put it on a plate, and then mix the remainder for Mark with cheese. And he got something badass. I think I put a sprinkle of cheese on mine, and it was like, damn, that's good. But his was like epic because We put a ton. It was like a Swiss, what is the other one called?
Gruyere.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Mix, and it was just, oh, so good. Dude, that does need a pie crust or like a cordon bleu pot pie. Hell yeah. This is not expensive and it's not complicated, and it actually doesn't even take that long to do, even though there's multiple steps. Make it, enjoy.
Hooray!
Hooray!